Welcome to the world of realism, the theory of international relations where survival is everything. It's a world where power is the only currency, and trust, well, trust is just a liability. Realism is built on one foundational idea. The world is anarchic. There's no global government holding it all together. States are like lone wolves, navigating a landscape where everyone is looking out for themselves. And that's what drives the core assumption of realism. Every state is in it for survival. Nothing more, nothing less. It's survival of the fittest, and only the strongest will make it.
From the ashes of this world!
This is the principle of self-help. No alliances are ever permanent, no friendships forever. It's about power. Who hasn't, who doesn't, and what you're willing to do to keep it. For realists, power is the ultimate goal. Economic power, military power, political power. But make no mistake, it's all about relative power. Because it doesn't matter how strong you are. It matters how strong you are compared to everyone else. Classical realists, like Hobbes, believe humans are inherently selfish. States reflect that self-interest. Might makes right. The pursuit of power is deeply rooted in human nature, according to realists. But for neo-realists, like Kenneth Waltz, it's less about human nature and more about the structure of the international system. Even if leaders have good intentions, the system pushes them into conflicts.
Story like that.
They might. They just might.
It's not personal, Sonny. It's strictly business.
Anarchy means no one can ever really be safe. Realism is at its core a tragic theory, I think, because no matter how much power a state amasses, it's never enough to truly feel safe. Paranoia drives nations to seek more power and more security, but the system guarantees that peace is fleeting. It's a world of constant vigilance and eternal suspicion.
Isn't that the mission? Isn't that the why we fight? So we can end the fight? So we get to go home? Every time someone tries to win a war before it starts, innocent people die. Every time.
The tragedy is in that this quest for power, we lose something else along the way. Trust, cooperation, and even peace. Yet the realists would say that's just the way the world is. Realism forces us to confront the brutal truths of international relations. States act out of fear, self-interest, and power. It's not an optimistic view of the world, but maybe it's the most honest one.